In a courtroom twist, nitrogen monoxide one saw coming. Beyoncé was spotted wiping away tears as the gavel dropped, confirming what fans had feared for years. Jay-Z's alleged secret son just won a shocking legal battle. And the truth is officially out. Cameras outside the courthouse caught the exact moment Beyoncé's face collapsed. Her lips trembling, eyes glistening under her sunglasses. Was it heartbreak? Humiliation? Or something even worse? For over a decade, whispers haunted the Carter Empire. Rumors of a hidden child Jay-Z refused to acknowledge. But today, those whispers turned into an earthquake. A court has ruled in favor of the alleged love child, granting him legal recognition and possibly a claim to Jay-Z's billion-dollar legacy. And what makes it even more jaw-dropping? The young man didn't just win, he brought receipts, DNA, private letters, and a voice message allegedly recorded by Jay-Z himself. Now, social media's melting down. Fans are taking sides, and insiders say Beyoncé is rethinking everything. This isn't just a scandal. It's a betrayal of historic proportions, and we've only scratched the surface. What really went down? Who is the mystery child? And why is Beyoncé so broken? Let's dive into it. The Carter dynasty has always been shrouded in a veil of perfection. Award shows, billion-dollar tours, synchronized public appearances, and matching outfits that scream power couple goals. But beneath the glimmering facade, something has always felt off. And now, the truth has exploded across headlines, shattering that illusion forever. Let's rewind. For years, quiet rumors danced through hip-hop circles and elite industry whispers. Jay-Z has a secret son. A boy allegedly born in the early 1990s before Beyoncé, before the fame, before the billion-dollar empire. The mother, a mysterious woman known only in backchannels as Selena M. She was young, unknown, and erased from the narrative before the world could even ask questions, but those close to the situation say Selena never gave up. She filed petitions. She reached out to lawyers. She even tried getting in touch with Beyoncé herself, begging her to encourage Jay to take a DNA test. But the Carters never responded. Until now. Over the past decade, a young man named Ryan M. started to make noise on social media. A quiet, artistic soul with a striking resemblance to Jay-Z. The cheekbones, the stance, the eyes. Fans noticed, bloggers noticed, and eventually, the legal system noticed. Ryan didn't just claim to be Jay-Z's son. He brought his mother's journal entries, old photos, a letter allegedly handwritten by Jay himself back in '92, and a court-ordered request for DNA testing. Jay-Z's legal team fought tooth and nail to keep it out of court. They claimed extortion, falsehoods, and attempts to exploit fame. But last year, something changed. Ryan finally got the court to listen. And this is where Beyoncé enters the frame. Those close to her say she's known about the rumors for years. But Jay always brushed them off. People talk, heed, say they want to break us. And Beyoncé believed him. She needed to. After all, she already endured his cheating scandal, Lemonade, and the infamous elevator fight with Solange. But a child. That was supposed to be off the table. The court hearing was closed to the public. But insiders claim Beyoncé sat silently in the back, hidden beneath a black hat and oversized shades. She didn't speak. She didn't look up till the verdict came. The court recognizes Ryan M. as the biological son of Sean Carter, legally known as Jay-Z. Beyoncé reportedly let out a gasp, turned to her assistant, and whispered through tears, "It's true." But the most chilling detail: Jay-Z wasn't even in court that day. He sent a rep. No statement, no apology, no presence. And fans across the world are questioning if this was just the final straw Beyoncé needed to walk away for good. Behind the scenes, whispers say Bey's been emotionally distant for months. She's focused on her children, her legacy, and her next move, which might not include Jay anymore. Meanwhile, Ryan, staying humble. His first Instagram post after the ruling simply read, "I never wanted fame. I just wanted truth." And that post alone racked up over 3.4 million likes in under 12 hours. But here's where things really twist. Because leaked audio allegedly between Jay-Z and a close friend might prove Jay knew about the child this whole time. And if that's true, then Beyoncé isn't just crying over betrayal, she's crying over a decade-long lie. The courtroom ruling was only the beginning. Within 24 hours of the court officially recognizing Ryan M. as Jay-Z's biological son, the entire internet detonated like a landmine. Hashtags like Jay-Z's secret son, D Hall pre-forbearance, and the chilling hashtag Bey knew too trended across X, TikTok, and Instagram. The Carter empire wasn't just shaking, it was falling apart in real time. And then came the first twista. Leaked voicemail recording that nobody was ready for. The leak that broke the internet. A popular hip-hop blog, known for exposing insider industry secrets, posted a grainy, low-quality audio clip with this caption, "This just got real." Alleged voicemail of Jay-Z talking about the boy. Hashtag leak. The audio was only 17 seconds long. But it sent fans into a frenzy. "Man, I told you. I tried to handle that. Back then, it was supposed to be taken care of. She said she wouldn't come forward. Now this kid think he gone? Get a piece of my world? Hell nah." The voice was muffled. But unmistakably, Jay-Z's single quotes as dot. Within 2 hours, the blog post had over 4.7 million views. The comments were filled with disbelief. So he'd been new. Beyoncé was out here defending this man while he knew he had a whole kid. Somebody protect Ryan? This about to get ugly. And ugly it did get. Beyoncé's breakdown. According to a source from her glam team, someone who's traveled with Beyoncé on multiple tours, Queen Bey hasn't spoken to Jay since the ruling. Not a single word. The insider claims she locked herself in her private suite for 3 days, only coming out to speak with Blue Ivy and her mother, Tina Knowles. And the most heartbreaking detail. Beyoncé was preparing for a surprise public appearance, a performance meant to kick off her next visual project. It was going to be powerful, bold, and intimate. But after the ruling, she canceled everything, pulled the dancers, released the band, told her team, "I need time." Her stylist reportedly found her sitting on the floor in a gold robe, tears rolling down her cheeks as she whispered, "He built a lie, and I stood on it." Ryan M. speaks out and shocks everyone just when things couldn't get more emotionally charged. Ryan himself broke his silence on a surprise live stream that peaked at over 180K live viewers, wearing a plain hoodie. Sitting in what looked like a modest bedroom, he spoke directly to the camera. "I don't want Jay-Z's money. I don't want clout. I wanted the truth. My mom raised me on her own. She never asked for anything. She just wanted him to acknowledge me. But I guess some people don't want to look in the mirror." He then held up a photo. It was a faded Polaroid. Jay-Z, looking like a teenager, arm wrapped around a younger woman with Selena's eyes. The caption scribbled at the bottom, 92 Me and C fans froze. Some cried, some refused to believe it. Others started digging up more receipt-sold performance photos. Tour timelines. Backstage list Sand found that Jay was in Selena's city 3 times that year. And then came the twist that flipped the narrative. Twist. Ryan isn't just a love child. He's a musician. Leaked SoundCloud links started spreading like wildfire. Under the name RYM, Ryan has quietly uploaded nearly 30 tracks over the last 2 years. Soulful, lyrical, raw. One fan posted a clip of a verse with this caption, "Y'all, Ryan been telling us the truth in his music, and we weren't listening." years. The lyric that caught everyone off guard: "He gave the world his name, but left mine in the dark. Watch me turn the shadow into sparks." People started analyzing every lyric, every melody, every beat, and now fans are saying RYM might be the real heir to the Carter legacy. And guess who followed Ryan's account right after the verdict? Solange. That's right, Beyoncé's sister. Hit the follow button publicly, and fans took it as a signal. She's choosing the truth, even if it hurts her sister. Solange always been the realist. Oh nah, Jay lost everything. Jay-Z finally reacts. Or does he? For a full 48 hours, Jay-Z's social media went dark. No posts, no tweets, no denials. Then, a cryptic black and white photo appeared on his Instagram story. A chessboard. Mid-game, with a single word written in white Helvetica font. Sacrifice. No explanation. No follow, dash up, fans were split. He's saying Beyoncé is collateral. What does he mean by sacrifice? Is he calling his own son a pawn? Then, his story vanished. But the damage was already done, just when fans thought the Carter family drama had peaked. It went nuclear. In the wake of the DNA ruling, Jay-Z's silence, and Beyoncé's collapse behind closed doors, a second betrayal surfaced. This time, it came from someone Beyoncé trusted with her life, a woman who had been with her since Destiny's Child, someone who styled her hair, knew her secrets, held her hand backstage during heartbreaks and triumphs. Angela. GGM, Beyoncé's longtime personal assistant. The insider who flipped an anonymous page called @QueenDismantled popped up on X and Instagram with under 1,000 followers, until it posted a blurry photo of a signed NDA showing Beyoncé's real signature. The caption: "I was told to stay quiet, but I watched her cry. I held her while she sobbed about Jay's lies. I know everything, and now that Ryan won, y'all deserve to know too." The post hit 500,000 views in 3 hours. Soon after, Gigi confirmed she was the one behind the account with a 30-minute IG live where she dropped voice notes, text messages, and most importantly, Beyoncé knew about Ryan for years. The internet stopped breathing. The texts that exposed Beyoncé, screenshots began flooding Twitter threads. Alleged conversations between Beyoncé and Gigi showed messages like, "Beyoncé, I just want this to go away. I told him to fix it quietly. Gigi, he's ignoring it. Said it's not his problem. Beyoncé, then, I'll make it mine. I'm not losing my family over her." The screenshots weren't confirmed, but the tone, the timestamps, and the typing patterns matched. Beyoncé's known texting style, according to fans who have followed her tour leaks and fan club posts for over a decade. Then Gigi added something even darker. Bey was prepared to pay off Selena. A 6-figure hush fund was proposed. Jay shut it down. Said it'll blow over like the rest. He was wrong. Social media goes into meltdown. Every platform turned into a digital war zone. Team Beyoncé, she was trying to protect her kids. That man manipulated her for decades. She didn't lie. She survived. Team Ryan, how you gonna cry over a truth you hid? He's your stepson, not your enemy. Beyoncé could have embraced him. She chose silence. And then came #Gigi is the GOAT, trending globally as users flooded the timeline with memes, theories, and raw disbelief over the betrayal from inside Beyoncé's inner circle. But while the fans were tearing each other apart online, a major publication was preparing to publish the most damning evidence yet. Bombshell from the Urban Edge. The celebrity news outlet Urban Edge weekly dropped a digital cover story titled "Beyoncé's Collapse: The Love Child, The Cover-Up, and the Billion-Dollar Lie Inside." A full expose featuring an audio interview with Selena Emrian's mother. And let me tell you, Johnny, Her voice shook the internet to the core. Selena, tearfully, "I told him I was pregnant. He told me to get rid of it. I refused. He disappeared. I raised Ryan alone. He never sent $1. Not a text, not a word. I never wanted to destroy. Beyoncé, I just wanted my son to be acknowledged. But now, he's 30 years old, and he deserves the world to know who he is." That interview changed everything. Suddenly, this wasn't just a celebrity scandal, it was an emotional war zone. The rumored divorce filing. That night, court watchers noticed something strange. A sealed file had been logged at the Los Angeles Superior Court under initials BKC versus SCC. Fans were quick to decode it as Beyoncé Noel Carter versus Sean Corey Carter. Was this the beginning of divorce? Entertainment lawyers chimed in. Sealed documents are standard when A-list celebrities want privacy. But it's unusual for it to be filed so close to a public scandal and to add fuel to the fire. Beyoncé's team made no comment. No denial, no press release. Social media post, just silence. And then, another jaw-dropping update dropped. Twist, Ryan invited to the Grammys. In a stunning turn of events, Recording Academy reached out to Ryan M. through his reps, offering him a guest invite to the 2026 Grammy Awards. The reason? We believe in celebrating legacy and acknowledging new voices. The internet flipped. They inviting Jay-Z's love child to the same show Beyoncé might attend. This is sabotage or a setup. Oh, they want ratings now. Some fans believe this is all part of the industry's quiet takedown of Jay-Z. Others say it's time Ryan gets his flowers. And while the world debated, Ryan posted a single message on X. "I'm not replacing anyone. I'm just being who I always was." The post got over 12 million impressions and was retweeted by J. Cole's label Page. The streets of social media were on fire, but when Blue Ivy Carter finally broke her silence, the internet collapsed. Up until now, Beyoncé and Jay-Z's daughter had been the quiet icon, the poised prodigy, always composed, always distant from the mess. But that changed overnight when Blue, now 13 and coming into her own voice, posted something unthinkable to her private but fan-accessible Finsta account. A black and white selfie. No makeup, no filters. Just raw eyes. And one caption, "Sometimes silence is loyalty, and sometimes it's fear. I'm done being afraid." The post was deleted 7 minutes later. But not before fans screenshot it and posted it everywhere. The fandom shakes. Blue Ivy's post hit different. Fans immediately interpreted it as a cry for help. Was she referencing her parents' choices? Was she supporting Ryan? Or was this about her mother's emotional breakdown behind the scenes? Comments flooded in. Beyoncé needs to get Blue out of that house now. This child has seen way too much. Jay-Z just lost Blue. That's worse than losing Beyoncé. Suddenly, Blue wasn't just a kid anymore. She became a symbol of truth, of innocence, of generational pain. Celebrities pick sides. Then, the industry began to split down the middle, and the loyalty lines were shocking. Team Beyoncé. Kelly Rowland reposted a picture of her and Beyoncé holding hands at the Formation World Tour. Captioned, "My sister has weathered storms the world will never understand." #StandWithBey. Michelle Williams posted a Bible verse on her story. "The truth will set you free." John 8:32. Underneath, gold B emoji. Nicki Minaj liked several tweets dragging Jay-Z and calling him a coward who couldn't face his own blood. Team Ryan, the truth. Solange Knowles tweeted, "Protect the ones who never got the mic. The ones whose truth was buried." No names, no tags. But the message was clear. SZA shared Ryan's SoundCloud link with the caption, "He got it, no debate." Tyler, the creator, posted a blurry childhood photo of himself with the caption, "Every kid deserves the truth, especially when their father's face is on billboards." The shockers, but no one expected the game to jump in. J. Ben Fowl. All y'all industry heads knew. Y'all was just too scared to say it. Salute to Ryan for not folding. Then, he added this. Beyoncé ain't innocent either, though. She knew. She chose silence. The backlash was instant. Fans of Beyoncé, known as the Bayhive, swarmed Game's comments, posting bee emojis and calling for mass unfollows. You? Don't speak on the queen like that. Ain't nobody checking for you in 2025. Stay out of grown folks' business. But some agreed. He said what needed to be said. Y'all act like Bey don't make choices too. TV hosts and news outlets joined the frenzy. The Real, The Breakfast Club, and Red Table Talk all ran specials on the scandal, though one stood out. Above all, Gayle King did a one-on-one sit-down with Selena Emrion's mother. And what Selena said changed everything again. There was a time Beyoncé reached out to me privately. She didn't yell, she didn't curse. She asked me, woman to woman, "Can we handle this quietly?" I told her no, not because I wanted war, but because I didn't want Ryan to grow up thinking he wasn't worthy of the truth. She cried. I cried. But then Jay stepped in and shut it all down. That one interview drew 43 million views in 2 days. 2 days. Fans divided. Who do we believe? Fake Twitter Spaces, TikTok deep dives, IG lives, Reddit threads exploding. The internet had officially split into factions. Hashtag Team Truth, Ryan deserves justice. Jay-Z's time is up. Beyoncé's silence helped hide him. Dean Hall protect Beyoncé, she as a victim too. She believed her man. She's the only one hurting publicly. Hashtag Ryan for Grammy. I don't care who his dad is. That boy can rap. RYM, about to be the next legend. This pain made him unstoppable. And as fans begged for peace, love, or closure, Jay-Z did something else. He was spotted boarding a private jet alone. No security, no staff, no bay, no blue. Destination unknown. But rumors say he's headed to Marcy Projects, where it all began. Just when the smoke seemed to settle and the internet finally started to breathe, a new voice rose from the shadows. And this one? This one didn't belong to Beyoncé, Jay-Z, or even Ryan. It belonged to a woman who's kept her silence for decades. A woman with secrets even Beyoncé never saw coming. Her name, Amaya Sinclair. Who is Amaya Sinclair? At first glance, she seems like nobody. A former background singer. A name buried in the liner notes of Jay-Z's early mixtape days. But for those who know the real tea, Amaya was Jay's first serious industry girl before the fame, before the ROC Nation empire. Even before Beyoncé, now in her 40s and running a small music academy in Atlanta, Amaya broke her silence with a single haunting Instagram reel. Everybody's talking about Ryan. But what if I told y'all he ain't the only one? Cue the entire internet screaming. The second child. In a series of Insta slides, Amaya showed photos grainy but re-love her and a younger Jay-Z hugging backstage. Kissing outside a club. But the final slide. A photo of a baby wrapped in a hospital blanket with Jay-Z's full name on the birth certificate. Sean Corey Carter, father. Social media detonated. There's a second one. Jay got another love child. Beyoncé has been dealing with more than we ever knew. Blogger Tasha K picked up the story immediately and posted a 15-minute expose titled, "The Forgotten One? Jay-Z's Secret Daughter." The video garnered 9.3 million views in 6 hours. The world stops. Again, just when the Bayhive began to defend her. Just when fans were warming up to Ryan. just when Blue Ivy tried to speak her truth. Now there might be another child. A second betrayal. Another courtroom war. Another heart. Beyoncé has to break to protect her own. And the most gut-wrenching. Part insiders say Beyoncé already knew. One source close to Solange said, "This isn't new to Bey. That's why she was so calm in court. That's why she fell apart after. The first child was proof. The second was a confirmation that everything was a lie." Cliffhanger, and now, Jay-Z's camp is silent. Beyoncé has gone ghost again. Her team canceled 3 major brand deals and a potential Netflix documentary. Blue Ivy reportedly left her private school and is being homeschooled until things die down. But here's where it gets chilling. A close friend of Amaya says she's not the only woman. Who's holding a Carter secret? Amaya just got tired. But she ain't alone. There's a third woman. She's watching all this unfold, and she's ready. 3 kids, 3 women. One legacy now falling apart. So now we ask the question that's tearing the entire internet in half. Was Beyoncé a victim of betrayal, or a willing participant in the silence? Did Jay-Z really hide multiple children from the world? Or has the media crafted a narrative to destroy one of hip-hop's greatest dynasties? And what about Ryan? He didn't ask for this life. He didn't chase fame. He just wanted the truth. He paid the price in blood, headlines, and tears. And now, there's talk of a second child, a third woman, and a possible legacy-shattering lawsuit that could strip Jay-Z of assets, reputation, and even his family name. But don't get it twisted, Johnny, this is far from over. More receipts are dropping. More voices are coming forward. And the Carter family. They're standing on the edge of total collapse. We want to hear from you. Do you believe Ryan is telling the truth? SHOULD Beyoncé have walked away sooner. Is this the beginning of the end for Jay-Z? And who is this third woman in the shadows? Drop your theories in the comments right now. Smash that like button if you're shook. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next wave of updates, because trust me, what's coming next will blow your mind. Remember, this ain't just celebrity gossip. This is betrayal, legacy, and the painful price of silence. Stay locked in, because Part 2, the Carter collapse. The truth behind the third child. Coming soon. You don't want to miss it.